Hey YouTube, it's Mrlubufu here with one more M13 spoiler, but most importantly, this is the DCI band restricted and gonna be commander bans for this season. So my initial guess was that nothing was gonna be banned, and I was wrong. In Commander, there are two cards that have been banned: Gristlebrand and Sundering Titan. For those of you who don't know, Gristlebrand was amazingly stupid. It was stupid meaning like broken. It was very, very good. If it wasn't for the lifelink, it would have been okay, but he was just like, draw a grip of cards, draw a grip of cards. I saw games where it was all about the Gristlebrand once it hit the table. So it makes sense that they banned Gristlebrand. It was something that I did not expect to see it happen so soon. But they did it, so I think that was a good choice. And the other card that is banned in EDH is now Sundering Titan. For those of you who don't know what Sundering Titan does, it's an 8-drop that when it enters or leaves the battlefield, it destroys all lands of a basic land type, or destroys one land of each basic land type that it can. So if you were had islands and swamps and they had forests, mountains, and plains, you'd play it. Destroy your island and swamp and their forest, plains and mountain. But basically, they're saying that Sundering Titan was not fun to play, which is ultimately what EDH, each EDH bans come down to, is whether or not it makes it fun. There's a lot of hate because a lot of people said, "Oh, I like Sundering Titan," but there was enough that Sundering Titan is banned. And then they mentioned Worldfire, which is the M13 nuke everything, everyone's at 1 life card that they're going to keep checking, and they're doing what's called ongoing Kokusho testing to see if Kokusho gets unbanned. So those are the commander bans. In Standard, Extended, Modern, and Vintage, there are no changes. So Delver is not banned, Snapcaster is not banned, Ponder is not banned. If anything, I thought they were going to ban Ponder, but they were not going to ban Snapcaster, and they were not going to ban Delver for certain. And even though Delver does quite well and has nabbed a ton of the higher spots, anyone who's been saying that this is exactly like Caw-Blade does not remember what Caw-Blade was like. Caw-Blade was considerably worse. And in Legacy, there is one unbanning. Land Tax is unbanned, which I think is interesting. I don't play much Legacy, so I can't offer as insightful information as I normally can. But I mean, what they say is it's been banned since 2004, and they wanted to try and make the format more diverse. If Land Tax comes back and is more oppressive, then they'll reban it or restrict it. This is effective July 1st. And now we have a spoiler for M13, Augur of Bolas. It's a colorless blue for a 1/3. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards from your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery among them and put it into your hand, and the rest go on the bottom of your library. I think that this is, it's a decent card. I mean, I liked Seagate Oracle when it was out, and Seagate Oracle was arguably better because you would guarantee a card. But this one, if you're playing enough instants or sorceries, you can definitely nab an extra one. This is not good with miracles because it pulls them out of your deck and into your hand. You're not drawing the card. But, I mean, it seems like a decent card to put into control because it's not only a 1/3, which is pretty defensive, but it also, lets you fetch an instant or sorcery, which could be pretty relevant. So thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe.